Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would share with you guys my favorite luminous skin products that just help my skin to look a little more glowy and dewy and luminous. I do personally have fairly dry skin, so it takes a little something extra to really give me a glowy look. So I've got quite a few products to talk about. Some of them are definitely geared more towards drier skin, but then I also have some products that I happen to know work for my friends who have oily skin, so I think there's something for everyone here. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, first product, and if you've been with me for a while, I have been raving about this. This was one of my top products of 2015. This is the Beca Backlight Priming Filter. Oh my goodness, I love this. I have this on today as a base. There are actually a few different ways that you can wear this. You can wear it all over as a primer, which is what I usually tend to do. It just helps any foundation that you put on top of it kind of look a little more glowy, because this will actually kind of radiate through your foundation. If you're curious, the foundation that I have on top today is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau, one of my favorite foundations. The other thing you can do with this is just mix it directly in with your foundation. You know, pump a little of this, pump a little foundation on the back of your hand, rub it together, and then kind of spread it on your face and buff it in. It will give your foundation just a really nice, again, boost of luminosity and glowiness without being shimmery or glittery or, you know, super obvious that you've added something. The other thing you can do is just, you know, pump out a little bit and then just kind of dot it along the high points of your cheekbones, along your nose, Cupid's bow, chin, you know, the points that you would normally highlight. And this will just give you the most gorgeous, just natural looking kind of like casts of light all over your face. It's gonna light you up. It's gonna make you look glowy and dewy and just like a goddess. So I really, really love this, and I highly, highly recommend it. And this is one of those products that has worked really well for me and my dry skin, but I also have a couple girlfriends with oily skin who use this as well and love it. So I'd say this would be good for all skin types. Something kind of along the same grounds as the Beca priming filter, backlight priming filter, is the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. And again, kind of the same thing. You can use this all over as a nice base or a primer. You can mix it in with your foundations, or you can just use it as a liquid highlighter. If I had to pick a favorite out of these two, I'd say it is the Beca Backlight Priming Filter. It's just a little bit smoother and easier to apply. This is beautiful. I do love it. I do wear it a lot. I tend, however, to mix this in with my foundation more so, whereas this I will just use as an all-over base. The other main difference between these two is the color. The Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow definitely is more of a golden tone, and it has a little bit more obvious shimmer in it, whereas this one is just a lighter kind of beige tone, and it has very little shimmer. So it will light you up, but it's more of a luminescent effect, whereas this, I don't want to say this is super shimmery, but you can definitely detect a little bit of shimmer when you use it. So just something to keep in mind. Both are awesome. It just comes down to personal preference. If you have more of a golden tan skin tone, I'd say this one probably will work a little bit better for you. But they are both amazing. However, I do prefer this one just a little bit more. Okay, next up I have two powders from Hourglass. These are the Ambient lighting powders, and I have talked about these for years. I love them. I actually use these as setting powders, and if you have dry skin, I think these are an excellent setting powder because they'll set your foundation in place, but they'll also just give you that little bit of light and glowiness to your skin. I do have this one on today. This is Ethereal Light. It's quite a light shade, but it just, oh, these are so finely milled. When I put these on after applying my foundation, I really feel like it just brings everything together. You can wear these just as a highlighter. This one, however, is super subtle on me, so I just like to dust it lightly all over my face, and it really just really does just help everything to kind of look a little more uniform and glowy. And then there are a whole range of colors. So this is Luminous Light, and this is more of a kind of tan champagne-y sort of shade. And I like to use this one more as a actual highlighter on the high points of my cheeks. This just makes an amazing highlighter. It's not what I have on today. I shouldn't keep pointing to my cheekbone, but it's beautiful, and both of these are just so finely milled. I would recommend all of the Ambient lighting powders from Hourglass. I have gone through multiples of these, and I would continue to repurchase them. I think they're just one of those high-end products that is completely worth the money. Okay, a couple products from Beca. Of course, you guys know I had to shout out their shimmering skin perfectors or their highlighters. So the one that I have on my cheeks today, probably no surprise, is Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. This is like the mecca of highlighting shades. It's just so, like, if you want a bold highlight, this is the one to use. This is such an incredible color. It looks beautiful on basically any skin tone. It's got this beautiful gleamy effect. It looks beautiful as an eyeshadow, but the formula of these are just so darn amazing. They're luxurious. Again, they just kind of melt into the skin and they just leave the most beautiful glow. They're super long wearing. The other one that I have is Moonstone, and I wear this one quite a bit. There it is right there. And this one isn't quite as golden tone, but it still gives you just the most beautiful, beautiful cast of light across your cheekbones, and it's amazing. It's gonna give you that very glowy, luminous look. And then I also wanted to mention the poured version of Moonstone, which I also have. This is just the cream version, and this one I would definitely recommend. There it is right there. For people with drier skin. It's more subtle than the pressed version, but it's going to give you more of a dewy finish. So if you're looking for that extra bit of dewiness, which I like, this is definitely a good one. If you're on the oilier side, I would say go for the pressed, but both are amazing. And sometimes I like to layer them, and that just gives you that extra like beautiful, beautiful highlighted look. The last product I wanted to mention definitely is something geared more towards people with drier skin. This is the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. And you guys, this is not cheap. This is one of the more expensive products I've purchased, but if you've got dry skin, I do think it's a good investment because it will give you the dewiest, like most luminescent finish you have ever seen. Just to give you an idea, I'm all the way down to here. I have used this much of it. It does have a lavender scent as well. So if you're kind of sensitive to that, just keep it in mind. I'm gonna spray it, this is gonna be awkward. I'm gonna spray it on this hand. Do you see like how crazy glowy that is? Now, you don't want to spray it that close to your face, but even just, I'll just kind of pat it in a bit and let you guys see. It gives an extremely dewy finish. You can overdo it with this for sure. The first time I used it, I was like spraying way too close to my face and my face just looked like an oil slick. It wasn't good. But if you just spray kind of back here, it just will, you know, give your face a nice layer of luminosity and dewiness. It really does help your makeup to stay in place, and it smells so good if you're a fan of lavender. But I really just like what it does for my skin. It just keeps everything locked in place, but it adds a little bit of a dewy finish, and I love it. So like I said, not for everyone. If you've got oily skin, run far away from this, but if you are dry like me, it is definitely an amazing product. All right guys, so that is it for my favorite luminous skin products. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love to know some of your favorites in the description, no, not in the description, in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.